Ten Hag sacked. Erik Ten Hag dismissed after shameful 2-1 defeat to West Ham. In a dramatic turn of events, Manchester United has officially parted ways with manager Erik Ten Hag following a disheartening 2-1 defeat to West Ham. The loss, which many fans and pundits labeled as a shameful performance, proved to be the final straw for a club that has been struggling to find its identity and direction under Ten Hag's leadership. A season of discontent. The defeat at the London Stadium was emblematic of a season filled with inconsistency and frustration for Manchester United. Despite initial optimism following Ten Hag's appointment, the team has been plagued by defensive errors, a lack of attacking creativity, and an apparent disconnect between the players and the manager's tactical vision. Fans had grown increasingly restless, and the pressure mounted following a series of underwhelming performances. The loss to West Ham, marked by defensive lapses and poor game management, ultimately culminated in calls for Ten Hag's dismissal that could no longer be ignored by the club's hierarchy. The decision to part ways. In a statement released by Manchester United, the club acknowledged the need for a change in leadership, citing a lack of progress and the team's inability to compete at the highest level. "We thank Erik for his efforts and wish him all the best for the future," the statement read. However, the club must prioritize its ambitions and the standards expected at Manchester United. This decision comes as no surprise to many, as the atmosphere around Old Trafford had become increasingly toxic. The fans' discontent was palpable, with chants and banners expressing their frustration during recent matches. The club's rich history demands excellence, and the current trajectory under Ten Hag simply did not meet those expectations. What went wrong? Several factors contributed to Ten Hag's downfall. Tactical failures. Throughout his tenure, Ten Hag struggled to implement a cohesive tactical approach. Fans often criticized his rigid formations, which seemed ill-suited to the strengths of the squad. Player management. Issues with player selection and rotation became apparent, leading to a lack of chemistry on the pitch. Key players often appeared underutilized, while others seemed lost in their roles. Mentality and morale. The team's mentality was a recurring theme in discussions about their performances. Many felt that a lack of confidence and resilience contributed to their inability to perform in crucial matches. The future for Manchester United. With Ten Hag's departure, Manchester United now faces the critical task of finding a suitable replacement who can restore the club's fortunes. Names like Mauricio Pochettino and Julian Nagelsmann are already in the frame as potential candidates to take over the managerial role. As the club looks to rebuild, the focus will undoubtedly shift to the January transfer window, where new signings may be crucial in revitalizing a squad in desperate need of direction and purpose. Conclusion. Erik Ten Hag's sacking marks the end of a tumultuous chapter for Manchester United, one defined by unmet expectations and a struggle for identity. As the club embarks on the search for a new manager, the hope is to find a leader who can reignite the passion and success that has long been synonymous with the Manchester United name. The road ahead looks challenging, but the potential for revival is ever present as the club seeks to reclaim its place among England's elite.